Here's our stock in focus. We're looking at Carbo Ceramics, and this is one that has really broken down dramatically. And I just think that sometimes when you look at these kind of situations, it always seems to come back to the same similar kind of topic. And I hate to kind of always beat a dead horse here, but to me, this is one of those situations that it's important to always be kind of paying attention to the prior move. I mean, even in here, you start to see this really doing very well. It's running from 60 to 95. So, no one could argue that the trend was up since October. The problem here is that after that, if you can just draw a very simple trend line, and you could see that the trend line was broken right in here with this pretty good correction action. And also, when you think about it, this swing failure right here, and that may not stand out right away to some, but when you start to look at it and from this standpoint, you draw your trend lines from the lows here, it gives you some insight because you could see it's really held those. So there's some validity to this trend line here. So this catches your high, and then you could see that it breaks back through that low. So now you could tell that there's some undue influence here, and it's having a difficult time, and it may start to break lower. And as it breaks through this, even just using that simple principle here of, here we're going to draw a trend line here, right off that, you could see, keep in mind that a trend line does support, but when it's on the reverse side, it's resistance. So, and then we do the same thing here along with this line. Well, that didn't play out. We got to do it this way. I drew it from here because it actually has the better influence of it on a more recent angle. Because this angle would be it would show a different angle. So a lot of times that's, not a mistake. It's just it would show a different angle. See how